Dasal lang dasal pero hindi naman mabuti ang asal. Dasal lang dasal pero wala namang nagbabago sa ating pag-aasal. We've all probably heard these lines before, sometimes as a witty joke, sometimes as a subtle criticism. Pero kung tutuusin, kung ating iisipin, oo nga ano. Yes, we pray, we go to Mass, we even serve in the church during our free time. But deep inside, the lingering question we probably ask ourselves is, have we really allowed our prayers to change us? Sometimes we fail to notice or realize that our prayer has become so familiar that it turns into a mere mechanical routine. We know when to stand, when to kneel, when to respond, and yet our hearts remain the same. Prayer was never meant to be just that. Rather, it should move us, touch us, and transform us. Because real prayer doesn't just pass through the lips, it passes through the heart. In this Sunday's Gospel, Jesus tells the story of two people who went up to the temple to pray, a Pharisee and a tax collector. The Pharisee stood tall and confident, almost proud of what he had done. Parang ipinagmamalaki pa niya sa Diyos ang lahat ng kanyang nagawa. Yes, the words he said sounded like a prayer, but it wasn't really a supplication to God. Instead of a genuine supplication, it was more of a promotion, a presentation of himself. Sa ganitong paraan, we realize na hindi naman talaga siya tunay na nakikipag-usap sa Diyos. Sa halip, mari bang binubuhat pa nga niya ang kanyang sariling bangko? And you know, my dear friends, in our daily life, minsan, hindi po natin maitatanggi. Ganoon din po tayo. We pray every time and everywhere, but deep down, the focus is still on us. Hindi po ba kung minsan we tell God about what we've done right most of the time? Lord, I achieved great things today. Lord, nanalo ako ngayon kasi I prayed for this all the time. Lord, I made everything possible because I deserved it. If we find ourselves guilty of this, just maybe, baka nakalimutan lang natin. And let us be a reminder po sana sa ating lahat. Prayer is not about what we have done for God, but about what God continues to do in us. In prayer, we discover that it is God who sustains us, not our own mere efforts or deeds alone. On the other hand, tukol po doon sa isa pang tauhan na nabanggit sa ating ebanghelyo, the tax collector who stood quietly at the back of the temple. How did he see himself before God? Here he was, nakayuko, marahang dinadagukan ng dibdib, dala-dala ang bigat ng kaniyang konsyensya. He couldn't even lift his eyes to heaven as if saying, Lord, I don't deserve po to look at you because of what I have done. And yet, all he said was, Lord, have mercy on me, a sinner. My dear sisters and brothers, walang maahabang mga salita, walang pagpapakitang tao. Just truth, just honesty, just humility. A prayer that came from a heart that knew its need for God. Jesus powerfully tells us, It was this humble man, itong taong marunong umamin ng kanyang kahinaan, karupukan at pangangailangan sa Diyos, who went home justified and pleasing in the eyes of God. You see, ito po ang madalas hanapin sa atin ng Diyos sa ating buhay. Not our perfect prayers, not perfect words, not our perfect self, but a humble heart. A heart that doesn't pretend to be perfect, but simply trusts, simply surrenders. Lord, ako ito, makasalanan, pero nagmamahal pa rin ng totoo. Turuan mo po akong magbalik loob. Tulungan mo po akong magbago, alang-alang sa iyo. Kaya naman the next time we pray, maybe if we can take a break time like this, let us pause for a moment and ask ourselves, am I talking to God to prove something? Or am I talking to God to be changed by Him? Because prayer is not about what we tell God. It's about, again, as I've said, what we allow God to do in us. Sometimes the most powerful prayer is not made of many words, but of quiet surrender. The most beautiful prayer is also not the longest, nor the loudest. It is the most sincere. It could be the prayer that simply says, Lord, help me. Lord, have mercy. Lord, I am sorry. Lord, thank you po. Prayer that comes from a humble heart is never wasted, for humility attracts grace. Ang pusong mapagkumbaba, doon gustong manahan ng Diyos. Ang pusong mapagkumbaba, hindi tinatanggihan ng Diyos. And so, my dear friends, that is what we need to take to heart. Pray not to impress, not to compare, but to be changed. As Saint Teresa of Calcutta beautifully said, prayer is not asking. Prayer is putting oneself in the hands of God at His disposition and listening to His voice in the depth of our hearts. Because when we pray like that, humbly, simply, and sincerely, our prayers don't just reach the heavens, they also change our hearts.